a bizarre fog suddenly enveloped the small town. A badly injured old man came running out, terror etched on his face. It seemed like something was chasing him from within the mist.
Something in the mist! Something in the mist! Took John Lee!
Everyone was scared out of their wits. They quickly shut the supermarket doors, but there was one fearless man who wanted to make a run for his car and escape. However, before he could even get in, the fog swallowed him whole. Immediately after, a series of agonizing cries for help rang out. By this point, the mist had already spread to the supermarket, but glass was the only thing standing between the people and the fog, keeping them safe for now. Despite this, there were still some who wanted to venture out. A woman was extremely worried about her 2 children at home. She hoped someone could escort her to them, but everyone remained silent. Not a single person was willing to step up and help her. The woman, utterly desperate, had no choice but to walk into the fog alone. Not long after, the supermarket suddenly lost power. Jimmy, the main character, went to check on the situation and discovered the warehouse shutter door violently shaking. Terrified, he quickly informed the supermarket staff, but they thought he was talking nonsense and even mocked him for being a coward. One of them even wanted to go out and fix the electrical circuit. However, as soon as he opened the door, a giant octopus tentacle reached in, grabbed the man, and dragged him out. In this moment of crisis, Jimmy rushed over and grabbed the man, while a short store clerk also came to help. Ironically, the two who had just mocked Jimmy stood by and watched, retreating in fear. More and more tentacles started reaching in. If they didn't let go, they would also be attacked by the monster. Left with no choice, they could only watch helplessly as the man was dragged away by the creature. They managed to close the door after severing one of the monster's tentacles. Those who hadn't quite believed in the existence of monsters before were now in a state of utter panic after seeing the tentacle. They quickly piled up flour bags against the glass. Some, however, refused to sit and wait for death. They wanted to get guns from the cars and fight the monster. Jimmy brought out a 100-meter-long rope and tied it around them. And so, they slowly walked into the fog. Just as the rope was about to run out, it was suddenly pulled by a mysterious force from outside. Everyone in the supermarket combined couldn't hold onto it. This went on for a minute before the rope finally slackened. Jimmy quickly picked up the rope and started pulling it back, but the sight that greeted them horrified everyone. All that was left, pulled back by the rope, were the lower halves of the corpses of those who had ventured out.